Hi everyone. In this video, you are going to know about Numpy. So, what is a Numpy? Numpy is a numerical Python. So, one of the model in Python. So, it has a rich set of functions, methods available to process scientific calculation data. If you want to use the Numpy in Python, you need to install the Numpy libraries on your Python environment. So, just need to go to the command prompt. Just run the command pip install Numpy. So, once you run the command, then all the NumPy libraries will be installed in Python environment. All the packages will be installed in your environment. So then you can start using NumPy libraries in your Python programming language. So let's look at the features of the NumPy. It is one of the model for a Python. So you need to declare it like from NumPy. So you can use those functions available within that model in your programming language to process the data for scientific calculations. So NumPy is a kind of a array based. So all the data will be represented in terms of n dimensional array, like 1 dimension, 2 dimension, or n dimensional array. So once we have the data available, then we can process the data using various methods or functions available in the NumPy library. So the main benefits of the NumPy arrays are they consume a small amount, tiny amount of memory when compared to lists in Python. So list occupies more memory. NumPy array occupies little amount of memory. So NumPy has been popular and it has been used for scientific computations. Let us see an example of list data. We have a list data in one dimensional list data. First we need to convert a list into a one dimensional array. Like the code is written as code that we need to write it like import NumPy as NumPy. Just we need to declare the module as NumPy. Import that module as NP. So we have a array method. So using that method, so we can convert the list data into the array data. So once we have the data set, it's nothing but the data set. Once we have the data set, then we can use using various methods available in the NumPy. You can process the data and you can represent the data in various formats. So let's look at how the data will be represented. Like in previous slide, you have seen one dimensional array. Now you can see a two-dimensional arrays like this. It's array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like n dimensional array, it looks like this. Test data 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30. So like that. So the data will be represented. This is kind of numerical data that will be represented like this. So we can perform various arithmetic operations on the data like add. If you want to add arrays, if you want to subtract the arrays, if you want to multiply the arrays, and you can divide the arrays. So you can perform various arithmetic operations once we have the data set, array data set. So also we can perform mathematical functions like sine, cos function, and we have a string functions like lowering, upper, split. Suppose if I have the string data, so you can use string functions to process string data, and using those methods, built-in methods, you can convert the data from one format to another format. So let's look at the what are the different useful methods in NumPy. So using slicing and indexing, so we can process the data. We can extract from one row to another row, from one column to another column, from a specific row to specific column. We can extract the data and we can process the data based on our logic. As we have a also we have a ES type. This ES type is converts the array data into a different data types, and the shape method will give the dimension of the array. We have a sum methods, minimum methods, and maximum methods. Summing of the data or find the minimum and maximum of the data in the data set. So this gen from text, this method is useful for reading the data from the text file. Once we have the data from some CSV file like that, you can process the data using various methods available in the NumPy. So what is matplotlib? This is one of the library used for visual representation of the data, like you can draw the charts. So using various graphical methods, we can represent the data in a graphical manner. Thank you for watching.